Hello, families. Guess what? Today's chapter is all about one of those prayers you were taught probably when you were still a child. Okay? You know, when we were younger, we were taught to be reading Psalm 91 before we go to bed. But this time around is one of the sisters or brothers of Psalm 91. Psalm 27. Yeah! And that's a prayer. The book of Psalm is either is worshiping or is praying or is exalting. That guy David, no wonder God said, a man after my own heart, despite what he did. Remember, he did something. Anyways, I want to welcome you all, my glorious families, to today's chapter. Okay, so let me say yesterday's chapter. I'm gonna be sincere. Sometimes I miss daily chapter reading. I'm sorry. So I'm trying to catch up. So today's chapter, I will say, because I'm making the video today, but actually today's chapter is Isaiah 41, which you can check our previous video on that. Like I said, you can follow us on YouTube, the Glorious Generations Family TV. You can also follow us on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok, anything glorious. Yes, that's us. So anyways, today's chapter chapter 27 of the book of Psalms of David. Are we ready? God bless you as you join me in this prayer. Psalm 27, time to be serious. Okay. This subheading says, Triumphant Song of Confidence of David. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? When evildoers assail me to devour my flesh, my adversaries and foes, they shall stumble and fall. Though an army encamp against me, my heart shall not fear. Though war rise up against me, yet I will be confident. One thing I asked of the Lord, that I seek after, okay? To live in the house of the Lord all the days of my life. Behold the beauty of the Lord, and to inquire in his temple. To behold the beauty of the Lord, and to inquire in his temple. For he will hide me in his shelter. In the day of trouble, he will conceal me under the cover of his tent. He will set me high on a rock. Now my head is lifted up above all my enemies all round me. I will offer in his tent sacrifices with shouts of joy. I will sing and make melody to the Lord. Hear, O Lord, when I cry aloud. Be gracious to me and answer me. That's a great prayer. Because if God does not hear us, if we pray to God and God doesn't hear us, does it stop him from being God? No. It doesn't stop him from being God. So whether he answers our prayers or he doesn't answer our prayers, it does not stop him from being God. But remember, whenever God doesn't answer your prayer, he may have answered one way or the other, or probably what you request for is not what he wants to give you. He has a better plan. So his ways are not our ways, and sometimes that makes us to be very upset. Yes. So let's read on. He says, Hear, O Lord, this verse 7, when I cry aloud, be gracious to me and answer me. Come, my heart says, seek his face. Your face, Lord, do I seek. Do not hide your face from me. Do not turn your servant away in anger. You who have been my help, Do not cast me off. Do not forsake me, O God of my salvation. If my father and mother forsake me, the Lord will take me up. Teach me your way, O Lord, and lead me on a level path because of my enemies. Do not give me up to the will of my adversaries, for false witnesses have risen against me, and they are breathing out violence. I believe that I see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Wait for the Lord. Be strong, and let your heart take courage. Wait for the Lord. This ends the chapter 27. I hope you enjoyed this with me. It's a prayer. Please put this in your mind and in your heart. Write it at the center of your heart so you don't forget. Teach your children to read at least chapter 91 before they go to bed, whenever they are afraid. Or you can let them read chapter 27. The book of Psalm, like I said, is full of prayers, requests, begging, seeking God's face, praising God, worshiping God, dancing to God, acknowledging God. You know, name it. It's filled with also. It's a beautiful book. That was why I said in my previous video that who doesn't like the book of Psalm? Of course, we all love the book of Psalms. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you all. I'm going to see you again tomorrow.